Hello, this is the introduction of a new thing I'm going to be trying. It's going to be a rambling of sorts that relates to things I like, and in particular, Attack on Titan is one of my big things, and it's about to end, so I kind of want to get my thoughts out there because I thought that would be interesting, and I wanted to keep them. I wanted to have them somewhere so I can remember them and look back on them after this whole thing is over. Um, so yeah, this is just kind of what I'm gonna use this channel for. I'm probably gonna use it for different things other than what I'm gonna call this AOTLog. It's gonna be number one, maybe zero. I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably gonna use this channel for also different um, things I like art, other series, things going on in the world, maybe just things like that. Just my own personal channel that is just random stuff that I like, and so yeah, that's kind of the whole point. And for this first AOTLog, I decided I wanted to focus on my thoughts and going into Attack on Titan chapter 139 because it's a very monumental moment for fans of this series, and I wanted to get my thoughts like pre discussion of sorts because at the time of this recording there are no leaks and it's just me speculating a bunch of shit. um so I wanted to kind of just discuss a little bit for a few minutes maybe. That's kind of the idea here. So I don't really know where it's gonna go. I do not. It's after all this time, after saying, "Oh, this is gonna be the chapter where we know decisively where the ending is heading," but yeah, I was really sure that 138 would be that chapter, but it turned out it definitely was not that chapter, and so I don't know. It's just I'm not really sure where it's gonna go, but I do want to speculate and give my ideas of what could be. I wanted to go. I know it's kind of controversial in some parts of the fandom where people want Eren to die, but I mean, I wouldn't mind him dying. I wouldn't mind that. I think it could be done very well, but I also kind of want to be alive again because like I know another fake out death would be a bit ridiculous, but I uh I don't know. I feel like I need him to be alive. It's kind of like not even something that's really rational. It's just a need, a want from me. Um, because I could tie in with the final panel, and that's a whole other matter of debate for people. But I do think that is Eren holding his story as baby. Whether or not he's the father or not, I don't know. I assume he is. I do believe that Eren is the father. I've gone back and forth on that, but I do believe Eren is indeed the father here, and I think it holds a lot of thematic um, weight to it. So I want that, and so yeah, I think that's why I want him alive. But it could also be something to do with like paths. He could be in paths holding the baby, but that could also be weird because I also want the curse of Ymir to be broken and for that to be over, like the Titan age to be officially over. And I think that is something that is kind of inevitable. So I do hope that is broken, so that would kind of mess with the whole paths, Eren and baby thing, which is what could lead me to thinking he's still alive somehow in some tragic way, because I would assume if he were to be alive, it would be at the cost of some lives, but who knows. So yeah, it's kind of my idea almost is like an A&R ending, which is in itself also controversial, and people think it's stupid, and I can't blame them sometimes. It would be a very satisfying ending, and tragic, very tragic ending for me. But I can also see there's also cons to it. Of course, it would ruin potentially some character arcs not being fulfilled. But I do think in the end, this is a story about the main trio, and I think Mikasa has definitely had her arc fulfilled, and Armin is arguably, if it's not already fulfilled, I think it's on its way to being fulfilled, and he could have one final uh, role in the final chapter, which is what I hope. I do want to talk between Eren and Armin, whether that leads to Armin's death or it's Eren's death finally, for sure. I don't know. I also wanted to discuss a little bit about some other potential endings and some I don't like. There is quite a few endings that I don't like, and I think don't really go are just unsatisfying and don't really, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it fit with Attack on Titan, and that kind of is has to do with the alternate universe endings or time loop endings. And I think if done well, it could work. I really do. But we also got to know that there's 45 pages in the final chapter. This is a short time to establish a time loop in alternate universe into it. So I think it's a bit far fetched, but there is evidence, I guess. Some compelling evidence, I would actually say. I was almost convinced of that high school cast alternate universe ending based around Isayama and his love for Muv-Luv and kind of that connecting, and there's a lot of similarities between Muv-Luv and Attack on Titan, so it could be true. I know that it is very convincing theory, but I don't like it personally. Even if done well, I don't know. I feel like it would make me just feel like empty, like it wasn't really for anything. There wasn't really any consequence, maybe. And just seeing all the characters alive and happy would be nice, but we already see that with the fake volume previews. So yeah, pre-discussion 139. I don't know. I kind of got my ideas and thoughts out there for now. I'm probably gonna make another one of these for when leaks start, because I am going to read the leaks. I cannot stop myself from doing that. It's inevitable for me. I mean, I'm constantly looking already. I even part of school, was not paying attention to school at all today. I was just focused on the leaks and if they were gonna come out. They didn't, but yeah, I plan on making another. Planning on making another little video for leaks that come out. So we'll probably get quite a few of these little logs that I'm doing in the coming 2 days, couple of days, and until it's officially out. And I don't know. I hope to do something to celebrate it, because this fandom, this series, has really made a big impact on me, and it's kept me going in some regards, especially earlier on when I really struggled with some things, and it was one of the things that really kept me going and looking forward to something in life. And yeah, I'm very thankful for that, and it's inspired me in all kinds of ways, like wanting to just maybe write some things. I haven't gotten to do that, but I mean, it certainly sparked a spark I didn't know I had, and it's very much influenced a lot of my art. I've drawn a lot of Attack on Titan stuff, and I plan on doing some art stuff, like, or something with to do with art on this channel, because it's gonna be my personal channel. So I mean, why not? It's what I love. I love art, and I love Attack on Titan, and I combine those two, a lot. I think in the end, all I can say is thank you, Isayama. No matter how and where the story goes, even if I don't like the ending, I am so thankful for this experience that has been brought to me, and thankful to frankly be alive to see it through. It's very my phone's going off. One of my alarms, many of my alarms. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop it here. I know it was very rambly. Wasn't any structure. I didn't really talk about much, really, looking back on what I said, but it's the start of something, and yeah,